Let's see if this will even work, man. Bro. Give me a second here. My channel. All right. Yeah, it looks like it'll work. It'll work for now. So apparently I gotta be careful. All right, let's get this started. I'm not one to wait for 15, 20 minutes for whenever somebody decides to show up. I just go. What's going on? What's up there, Aaron? Windsor Jeff? Black Jesus? Verl? It's Verl? I like that. That's an interesting name. Verl Raidmacher. Probably screwed that right on up. That's all right. So, I made a video a couple of the other, what was that like? I was on a run. I made a video, and I was on my phone. And I said a word, not a curse word, but I didn't know how much this platform had changed. And I had said a word, not in a derogatory term. Won't say it. Don't type it if you know what it is. But then the whole video just got taken down. I mean, there was like 5 stories. There was 5 good stories. Like, really? Wasn't being derogatory, wasn't cussing, wasn't raising hell, raging or anything. Video's just gone. We won't talk about what that word was. We're just going to let that go. And now I know. And Spectre updated me on some of the old, on what some of the changes are that you can't talk about. Yeah. How you doing, Elite Podcast? I see you've been busy. Tanker Yanker, how you doing, buddy? Casey Mink, the Nihilist. Nihilist, what's up? What's up, bud? Long time no see. Tater, Dwayne, Jack. How's it going? Lonely. I'm not shaving the beard, Lonely. It's the only time I've ever really been handsome in my life. I've always had that baby fat face. This works. The ladies at the grocery store love to see me coming. Just saying. I'm not going to date any of them because if I screw that up, I can never go back to that grocery store. And I really do enjoy that grocery store. I ain't trying to shit where I eat. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually I'll just screw that up. And I'll be like, I can't go get the apples that I like because I dated this one chick. She's at the register. And now she's giving me the stink eye. And she's told everybody around her that this guy's an asshole. So now I can't. Yeah. It's a whole thing. I have an ex-girlfriend who says, why don't you date one of them? I said, I like that store. I'm not dating any of them. Jordan, how you doing? Big John, Rambler. This thing is not staying focused, or we better not start having drop frames and shit. Black Jesus hangs out in the frozen food aisle. I scoot through there for the ice cream. That's all I do it for. Retired trucker, Jordan Gallagher. I think I've already said hi, but just in case. So how y'all doing? What's going on? What's happening? So I'm getting my ass kicked in the stock market currently. Thankfully, I have 2 weeks on my Tesla play, and then I kicked in a UVXY long call spread. Well, a long call for about a month out on a play. I bought 50 options, and after hours, I noticed that the options play was getting its ass kicked. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to be down probably another 1,000 there. So it's going well. Produce department, not where I'm at. The produce department at the store that I particularly like to go to, not that great. They got a good deli, not that great. They do have some good wings. And if anybody's at home, here's a beer on me. This is a very large beer. So, basically, it's a 2-in-1 glass. We won't be doing a 12-hour, I'm fucked up stream. We won't be doing that. So hopefully this, I don't know if it's fuzzy on your screen, but hopefully it'll clear up. And if it doesn't clear up, it'll be clear on the replay. So, whoever's catching this on the replay, they get the nice clear screen. Steve Baxter is all about puts at this point. Steve Baxter, you're absolutely correct. Those are they're 50 calls, but they're betting against the SPY. So they're UVXY. So I'm literally betting against the SPY. And so you could call it a put, but it's a call. And the puts that I have on Tesla, There's 4, so I'm leveraging 400 shares against Tesla. Getting my dick stomped right now. After hours, getting my dick stomped. It's all right. It's not like it's the first time. Casey Mick, Nyla says it's been a while. Been with a local private fleet in Hickory. Oh, North Carolina. All right. Almost 2 years now. Headed down to Ocala. Or you're going down to Florida currently. Nyla, weren't you out in like Ohio or something like that? Weren't you like located around that area? More mid? Not even. That's not even mid. More left of North Carolina. The Amazon split went through. I'm now holding 100 shares. I can tell you right now, it did good the first day of the split, which they always do. But the pressure of the market is collapsing it, as it will always will. So let's see. Let me look here. Amazon, I'm literally only down $19 on my Amazon. I'm only down $50 on my 50 calls for UVXY. I'm down $620 on my Tesla puts. Because fuck you, Elon. Right in your ass. Bastard. Maybe Elon will buy Google. Just in case you didn't know, next month, Google is doing a 20-to-1 split as well. July, I believe. Don't quote me. It's either the 13th or the 15th. I'd have to look at dates, but if you're interested in getting into Google, you can do that. I think it's the 15th. You know, Google will be splitting a 20-to-1 ratio, so their price will probably be after the split $118 to $119, unless it just shoots up before the split happens. So good way to get into Google cheaply. Yeah, it's a long hold. I have not, Ryan Peterson, how you doing? I have not retired from trucking. I bought my truck. It's paid for, and I'm still trucking. I ran all last week, and I'll be taking this week off. And depending on what rates and stuff are looking like, I'll probably go out midweek next week, something like that. I got to go book some stuff. Let's see. Should the horseman be required to at least own a saddle? What's the horseman? Should a horseman? I'm not sure what you're saying there. Type that one again, only lonely. I see a horseman and a saddle. Not sure. Do you see your bro Bob? Bob. Do I see my bro Bob? You have to remind me of who that is. Do you see your bro Bob anymore? Are you talking about Bob the dog? That wonderful soul? That's the only Bob I know. Bob passed away. I'm going to get sad. Bob passed away a little while ago from cancer. So, yeah, no, we don't see Bob anymore. The best dog in the world. If you ever saw a video of Bob was amazing. So if that's the Bob you're talking about, Bob passed of cancer about 2 years ago, I believe, somewhere around there. I can't really do any more volume. Let me see. I can try. All right, tell me how's that for volume. No, Kettle, I did not, because I actually slept through. Oh my God, I felt so bad. Poor Pigtail. Poor Pigtail. My body is on night sleep, or night running. So it was at 5 o'clock this morning. I went back to bed, set my alarm, and had it set for 10 o'clock. I'm going to go, jump in the shower and go to the range and stuff of that nature. And God bless Pigtail. I feel so. I apologize to him. So let me apologize to him again. This is why I should not make commitments and should not do it. I mean, I have one commitment that I've made. That's for Friday on Pale Rider's channel. If it happens, I'm going to be sure to make that happen. But poor Pigtail came down, said he knocked on the door. I didn't hear it. He called, didn't hear it. It was 11 o'clock. And I guess he probably either went to the range or he, found a piece of paper and drew an image of me and burned it in effigy. Probably not. But no, I slept through it. I felt so damn bad. Oh my God. So I owe him for the fuel that he wasted, the time that he wasted, and I'm probably going to make that happen. I owe him a lunch. So when me and Pigtail actually do go to the range, he ain't paying for shit, because that sucked. I am one of those people who was not late. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I fucked up because my body and brain are on night running schedule. And I just slept through everything. The dude literally knocked, and I didn't hear it. I don't know. He didn't want to be one of those people that bang on your door, because you'd have to make it triggers the fuck out of me. I'll come guns in hand and shit, like, what's going on? I'll run through the house naked, with a shotgun. If I hear these big banging noises. Yeah, so I feel very, very bad for Pigtail. Oh, it sucks. I hate that. Now I'm starting to cringe because, it's rude. If people do that to me, I consider it rude. So I feel like I've totally been rude to him, and I got to make that up to him, and I feel horrible about it. No shit. Yep, a little more, let's see. Good to see you on here. Seems it's been 3 years last time you went on. Well, it was about a year ago. And then I took a lot of time off. I took a lot of time off before that last video. And I'm in a much better headspace now, feeling more refreshed and want to have conversations. I don't want to get into any of the dumb shit. I just want to have conversations. Yeah. Oh, Pigtail. Yeah, you know Pigtail. I believe you know Pigtail. I'm not going to put his name out there, unless he wants to. He's probably not here and doesn't want to talk to me right now. I wouldn't blame him. I'd be annoyed as fuck at me right now. So I do have to make that up to him. Am I in focus to you guys? Because my monitor, I'm not in focus. But it's okay if I'm not. It's fine. You were the reason I fell in love with the Lone Star trucks. Oh, you're talking about the one I did way back when I was up in Buffalo. I was taking a Lone Star across into Canada. It's a nice ride. And I remember a guy up in the oil fields. He had a $13,000 FLD, just clapped out, trapped out, fucked up, and he went and bought I think it was like 120 grand at the time. Went and brought a brand new Lone Star into the oil fields. I'm like, my God, man. That truck's going to get messed up. You can't take a pretty truck to the oil fields, especially up there in, regardless, Texas, that area or the Northeast. You can't take a pretty truck up there. They're just going to get beat to shit. They're going to get beat to shit. No matter what you do, beat the shit. I remember, let's see. Fat Pat, how are you doing? Let's see. Saying, this is my racetrack. You're good. I had a racetrack. What are you talking about? So this is my racetrack. Welcome back. Oh, that's your name. Jesus, Fat Pat. How long is your name? Fat Pat and the Ghost. This is my racetrack. That's a long name, Fat Pat. How's it doing? How's it going? So let's see. I'm in focus on your end. That's all that matters. Let's see. How's the arm? The arm is fine. It's okay. It needs a little bit more work. It needs a lot more work. I'm out of shape as fuck, so there ain't nothing on me healthy. The only thing that's healthy right now is probably this blue moon. That's about it. How's it going there, Big Houston? Let's see. Meta Music Maniac. All right, so 6 stories early in the morning got deleted, so I will take a chance later at a later time and go into more detail and rehash those particular stories. Anything in particular anybody wants to touch on now? This is not really a planned thing. I was just bored and sitting here, and I had a beer, or I had a large glass that has a lot of beer in it. I was thinking, well, why not go live? I was supposed to get on a phone call, but apparently they're all busy right now, and that's fine. So here's one. Tell me if you've heard this. Shit, it just never stops. And I just said I don't want to get involved with bullshit, but this story, the way I understand it, is click, click, boom, boom, fuck my life. I cannot believe what the hell just happened. So there's a guy. Stop me if you've heard this. There's a guy who trusted another guy, And that guy, the one who trusted this one guy, purposely fucked over this other guy, legit stole his money. And then, from my understanding and what I heard, the guy that stole the money told this other guy that it was a good thing for him. Stop me if you've heard this. Just stop me if you've heard this one. I don't want to, I don't want to rehash it. But the guy literally convinced the other guy that it was a good thing that he just robbed him. And then the guy who got robbed just let it go. Y'all heard this? Any of this sound familiar? And then, like, the next day, the robber tells the world, his small little world, that, okay, I did it. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. But I'm going to make some t-shirts, and I'm going to donate the proceeds, never going to happen, to a charitable organization. So he robs people in front of people, convinces the guy that he robbed that it was a good thing that he robbed him, and then goes to say, I'm going to make t-shirts, I'm going to sell it to you guys, and the proceeds are going to go to a charity. Anybody heard about that? Anybody heard that? Anybody heard that particular story? Anyone? That is narcissism at its boldest level. That is fuckery in a fine form. Unreal. I found that interesting. I mean, you buy these t-shirts, and if you know the history of the guy, it'll never make it to a charitable organization. That's just a standard. We're going to do a good thing. That's the standard modus operandi of a thief who's a known thief. And let me say it again: a thief who's a known thief. But hey, that's what the world is right now. No fucks given. Nobody's going to do anything about it. And the cycle just continues and continues and continues. So I just found that interesting. I'm going to drink some beer. Anybody? Elite, does that sound familiar to you? It has to. Because I'm pretty sure they're the ones that gave you the audio to take out the victim, who's no longer a victim because he gave up. So we're talking perpetration of a crime, because there's fraud involved. A crime did happen, but you would need the people who were defrauded to actually, stand together and bring up a civil class action suit against the party. There's no going to jail in this. I mean, this is just, it's fraud. It's fraud on a low level, that type of shit. But you'll never get those people to bind together to actually do a class action civil suit. I tell you, a civil suit will run you roughly around $9,000, and you're topped out at around $5,000. It's about as much as you're going to get, but $5,000 wasn't taken. So crime happened. It was made fun of. It was done publicly, and then the biggest mistake that anyone ever makes. Now, if you know me, if you know, some of you know me, some of you don't. If you ever fuck me over, we never speak again. We don't speak. I don't give you that courtesy of speaking to me. because I know what you're about. And that mistake is made year after year after year. When somebody fucks somebody over, they do this. Hi. Oh, man. Unreal. Oh, fuck me. Fuck my life. I can't believe you got me. I know. I'm such an idiot. We're not talking about just one person. This is multiple fucking people. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Oh, it'll be good for views? It'll be good for views? Oh, wow. It'll grow my channel? Will it? Okay. I'll just take that. I'll just take that ass kicking, I guess. Gosh, what do I do now? I guess I tell everybody to calm down and don't do anything, because this fuck twit that you could literally pick up with one fucking hand and choke him the fuck out, because this little squirrel of shit, told me to do that. Lost your fucking minds. I'm not angry. I'm amused. Because it's just, the YouTube space is crazy. Indeed it is. And it's always the same players. What beer am I drinking? We're going to get off this dumb shit here in a second here, but I am drinking. What am I drinking? Low. What am I drinking? You know what I drink. What am I drinking? Shit. It's behind me, but I don't want to get up and look at it. It'll come to me. I'm drinking something. Can I see the can in the background? No. Okay. I'm not drinking Zima. I think John has some Zimas. I highly don't recommend he drinks those, because I think he's had them since the 90s. Blue Moon! Houston, thank you. Just the standard Blue Moon. That's the only beer I'll drink. That's the only one I do. I don't really like any other beers. I have somewhat of a bar there, and there's more up in that cupboard. So basically I'll do a lot of mixed drinks and stuff of that nature. It is a Blue Moon. Lido, Idaho. I don't know your feelings. I don't know how I could hurt your feelings. But how are you doing? I want to try Stone Cold Steve Austin's American Lager. Look up who it's made by. It's probably made by either Busch or Coors or Budweiser. I don't think there'd be much of a difference, I wouldn't say. I'm not calling you daddy. I only let women call me daddy. And if anybody does, it just freaks me the fuck out. Let me go back a little bit here. Seawalker, funny thing. Seawalker says, funny thing is that trucking makes this world small, and someone eventually will run into the okay, I'll log out. Hopefully I'm not that someone, because I ain't got shit to lose, make him look like a bitch that he is. Okay. All right, now I got the gist of that one. There was some weird writing there. Look, I ain't saying to do or not to do anything, but you fuck me over, don't come within arm's reach of me, because I'm going to pop you, and that's just all there is to it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Don't come near me if we have a problem, and we'll all be fine. That's just how I handle things. Let's see. I'll send you money. I appreciate. You know what? If there's anyone who helped me out on here, which I actually think there are, back in 2019, you are very much appreciated. And while I can't go into details of the legal situation, that situation has been resolved, and that's literally all I can say about that. So I do appreciate those who were there and helped me in 2019, the worst year of my life. So thank you. I am not calling you daddy. Blue Moon, I don't put any fruits in my drinks. Well, okay. I will put some cherries in some of the mixed drinks, but that's it. Let's see. Still have the freight shaker. Yep. You know what's funny about that is when I started YouTube, I'd gone through CRST, went through Werner, and then I think Snyder, and then I was at Transport America. And my truck with Transport America was a 2015 Freightliner Cascadia. The truck I own is a 2015. I haven't really gone that far. 2015 Freightliner Cascadia. No shit. That's funny. Oh, wait a minute. I'm waiting for this thing to talk to me. There we go. You pour orange juice in your Blue Moon. I haven't tried that, so that's interesting. Shut up, Hensley. That's your job. It's not my job. Let's see. Trucker with T-Bone. How you doing there, T-Bone? Hope things are okay. Mr. Hunter. Dwayne. Let's see. What is your opinion on CFI taking over Transport America? Now, I know Transport America got sold quite a few years ago to a Canadian conglomerate, I believe. So if CFI is taking them over, yeah. I mean, I'd stopped caring about what was happening at Transport America. Canada has bought quite a few companies over the years. Canadian transportation companies has bought quite a few American companies, or become their leading investors, so that they actually have a voice. So I don't know I don't know what CFI's back end is. I don't know who runs them or who does what, but it's an acquisition. So CFI is basically just adding to their fleet. I don't know how many Transport America has in their fleet. They were rather large when I was with them, and I knew they grew quite a bit. But they did a lot of the Illinois, New York, Illinois, Central Ohio stuff, and some West Coast, but they were mostly in the middle of America there. They had a lot of Procter & Gamble, Kraft, stuff of that nature. They were very large in that situation, and FedEx. I was doing OTC. How are you doing? Are you having a good night too there, Kettle? Let's see. No one says. Okay. Lito says no one has an easier trucking job than me and the guys at Salson. I am not aware of Salson. Are they? Well, you can go ahead and just put in here. What is Salson? Cody says, glad to see you're back. Been watching you since the old Grand Dam days. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the old Grand Dam. That car never stood a chance. Del Toro says, are you still running spot market? No, I mostly run. It is a spot market board. I mostly run off the Amazon boards, either doing contracts or I'll pick up basically spot board stuff off of them. It just depends on if it's, if the pay's right and where it's going is right. That's where I'll mostly go. Because I don't have a trailer. I just do bobtail stuff. So I'll just pull other people's trailers. Is Jed Clampett my boss? Yes. Jed Clampett is my boss. Let's see. Hensley is apparently tending to weed plants in the basement. You don't have a basement. It can't be right. How are you don't have a basement? That's weird. You want to show Hensley says take your shirt off or something. You go live, show your own titties. I don't know what to tell you. Do you miss Bellaflor? It was fun. My body can't sustain that level of physicality anymore. But you can make good money. And you can definitely get in shape. There's no doubt about that. Let's see, their on season is, so they got like 5 to 6, I think it's around 6 months of on season. So they go from flowers, and then they do OTR type stuff. It's like you got 6 months of flowers all the way up until Christmas, and then you go OTR after Christmas. You get a break, you get a nice easy ride, and get a break after Christmas. They go OTR for a while, and very, very nice trucks. I don't know if you remember the old. We were in 670s and 780s, and I think they're now in 860s. They have the new 860s. I may be wrong on that. 860s. I think it's the model is 860s. The Volvos. Fantastic rides. I passed one of the drivers yesterday. No, not yesterday. A couple days ago, heading to go do a run off of the Amazon board. And it was Charlie, and I've known Charlie for years. And I'm like, that is a nice looking truck. It was like a silver flake, a lot of glitter and stuff of that nature. And I looked in there, and it was Charlie. And he didn't see me. He noticed me after I'd passed him. But like, that's a nice fucking ride. I need to know what seats they got in those, because I would actually like to have 2 seats for my Freightliner. I don't think they're Volvo, but I don't know who manufactures those seats. Those seats are so damn comfortable. Let's see. Yeah, I was in a Volvo over there. I had a 780? Is it 720 or 780? Ah, damn, I don't even remember. But I had the purplish blue one. And then I had a red one. I think I had a red one. Let's see. Did you haul out of New Summerfield, Texas? New Summerfield? I didn't. No, when I was there, it was Henderson, Texas, Carthage, Missouri, Harrisonville, Missouri, and there was like a transitory or an offshoot or an offsite or grow location that was in between Carthage and Harrisonville. So they may have grown substantially. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But you can always get a hold of them because they are up and running and rocking and rolling. And if you're ever looking for, place to work and get a hold of Belfour, they're right down there in Harrisonville, off of the outer road. You'll make some money. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Well, is AK here? Did I miss something? I mean, I don't see anybody named AK Hensley, so why would I just say something? Let's see. So where is Trekking's after? He's around. I'm not going to read all that, Scott. He's a friend of mine, so I'm not going to read anything derogatory about him. But he's around. He's out, doing well, or doing as well as he should. Scott likes a 1,700 a day local run. What happened to the live stream about this? Oh, it didn't work out. Something like it. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm unmedicated ADHD. I'm non-medicated on that. So my brain's going faster than my mouth, so words will get lost in the process. Something about the internet was just being inundated. Everybody and their mother was logging on to their social media before they went to school or before they went to work, and it was just taking up too much of the bandwidth, so couldn't do it. It just got killed. Let's see. My neighbor just got a clutch installed in his Volvo. The I-Shift cost him $14,000. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. But let me tell you, been running our tires over at Stone Mountain with a fucked up yard tractor and back compressor and dragging the wheels. Let's see. I'm not sure what you're saying there. I picked up a few broker loads. Okay, you guys are talking about where you've been picking up from. It keeps on. Okay. All right. I don't know who's doing what right now. I really don't have that much to talk about, and I'm really letting my beer get warm. So, what y'all want to talk about? Which is normally not something I say, because I normally always have something to talk about. But there are some things I got to be careful about. I have a 10-speed manual. It's a 2015 Cascadia. What's that stupid word that they have? Evolution. 10-speed. I don't even know what the hell's my engine. What's my engine? Yeah. This happened the other day when I went to the shop. Forgot what freaking engine I have in my truck. I know. But it's good. DD15! Oh, for God. I've had to... How do you forget what fucking engine you have in your truck? Yeah, it's a DD15. Do I think the economy is going to crash? Absolutely. It's in its throes right now, and it's going to keep going down. We're going to have these little moments of plateaus. There's going to be like, oh, God, here's the turn. We're going to go. No, we're not done. I mean, we got CPI numbers coming out Friday, jobs report, and all that shit. We're not done. I don't think we'll be out of this till maybe early next year. Possibly. Not early. Let me say going into the second quarter. We're going to feel some pain until about the second quarter of next year. That's my prediction. The economy's it's absolutely going to crash. It's not going to. Okay, let's not say that. Let's not say that. We're not going to have a crash. Crash is the wrong word. That's 1929 language. There's plenty in place for that particular scenario to not happen. Are we going down? Absolutely. We're not going to crash. Beefy Line is absolutely correct. That particular language is fear-mongering and all that other shit. We're not going to crash, but we are definitely resetting, and we've been doing it since the beginning of the year. We're correcting a bubble, in my opinion. Let's see. Lido, you will find that politics within me, we don't agree. We don't agree at all. I don't care who's in that office. I don't care who wants to get in that office. They can eat my ass. And I actually had this conversation with a driver the other day. He's like, he walked up to my truck. He had this worried look on his face. And he said, are we going to make it? I said, are you making money? He said, yeah, but. And I'm like, whoa, stop at the but. Are you making money? Are you making the same or are you making within $200 to $300 what you usually make? Yeah, we're fine. But I don't give a shit what any of them are going to do. I don't give a damn. This is known around. I was like, you own your truck, right? Yeah. You've been around a while, right? 20 some odd years. Why the hell do you care about what Dip-de-doo or the other Dip-de-doo is going to do? I mean, if it all goes to shit, well, it's all gone to shit. Grab your guns, grab some food and water, purge your neighborhood, and set up a base. My neighbors aren't safe. I'll just put it like that. Look, but what if nuclear, blah, 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 what if, okay, I can't go into all that shit because we'll just take the video down. Me and politics don't mix. I think they're all just a bunch of shitbags and they can eat it. They can eat it. I don't care. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care. Let's see. Today in Beloit, Illinois, gas was higher than diesel. Oh, really? It finally flipped. That hasn't happened since like the 70s. So Red Viking hates you. Well, Red Viking hates the world. Red Viking hates himself. It doesn't matter. You got a better chance of Hensley winning in 2024. Look, with the bullshit that's happening in this world, anyone's got a shot. And you know what? It wouldn't make a difference. All of them. Oh, here we go. I'm one of those guys. They can all just suck it. I can't stand none of them. Well, if they're paying you to go to the hills, then you should run to the hills. Well, look. Okay, Lido, Idaho just said he doesn't talk about flat Earth anymore. Sorry, I didn't mean to burp into the mic. That's good beer. But I just learned that there's a sinkhole in Japan that went down so far, they literally found grass. Shoulder height grass in the bottom. I'm like, we're not talking about what came down, but there's the shit might be flat. I will actually look more. Hey, did you know that we don't care that aliens exist? That for the last 70 some odd years that the government's been lying to us. Nobody cares about that. That there's probably literally a sky daddy. Oh shit, man. What is this? I hope, and I'm praying to not that bullshit in the Bible. I'm praying to myself that, that this is one timeline of existence. I need a multiverse. I don't want this to be the best that we are. I can't deal with that. This cannot be as good as we are. Because this is ignorant as shit. I mean, I need 55 different versions of me living a goddamn different existence, because this is shit. This is bullshit. I need one of me to have made a crossroads decision, went the other direction, and had a better life, and or something better, because this ain't it. I need the multiverse to be real. And when I die, I'm just energy, and I'll be recirculated into something else. I'll come back as a dung beetle, and I'll be eating shit, like that, whatever. I need a multiverse. Because this existence right now is so goddamn disappointing. Let's see. How you doing there, RD? Let's see. Feline saying the ports are not shut down. There's no ports shut down in the United States that I'm aware of. There are ports in China that are shut down. There's a whole shit ton of ships around China that are not moving, but maybe they started moving by now. But it'll take them months to get caught up, if they ever actually get caught up. That they are going to be under pressure for quite a while, and what happens there affects what happens here. They are suppliers. Especially in the chip division of the world, EVs, not even just EVs, but all the way across the board, they are microchip suppliers. There's a new microchip supplier that's popping up probably next year in, I believe it's Norway, and they're going to be online, I think, next year. I actually did some reading on them, but what is it? What the fuck is in my eye? There's something happening with my eye. Lito, yes, this is Bizarro World, and I don't want it. So, Lito, okay, your wife is Chinese. Is she here? Are you here in the United States? Or does she have contact? I'm assuming she would have contact if there's family still over in China. What are they saying there of what's happening? And, oh, my God. I'm going to end up poking my damn eye out. Only, don't say that, please. Land of the Lost, Big Steel Trucker, exactly. I got to read up more of this sinkhole. But the Land of the Lost, you're not far. The Land of the Lost might be real. No shit. I mean, did you know that there's actually the pyramids, like the pyramids of Giza? There's pyramids in Japan. They just hide them. They've overgrown them. But there's pyramids. So oh my God, I'm becoming one of the conspiracy people. What the shit? Flat Earth! Go fuck yourself. I'm becoming one of those people. Let's see. Well, nothing much, RD. You old retired ass. There ain't much going on. Have I become RVD? Let me go color my hair. Oh, I'm adjusting my ball sacks. Bear with me here. Ugh. Y'all want to sniff it? No, no post-trip. She takes it to a whole nother level. I mean, she's been in it for way too long. Her mind is corrupted. She's she thinks that, bugs are microchipped and spying on us and some shit. She's a whole different level of fuckery. I'm tell her I'm not there yet. I'm not there. I'm not there. Oh, God. Let's see. All right, so Leah's from Georgia, and yes, she talks to her mom every week, so that's cool. Her mom has a 3-story brick house and a big garden and water buff in China? That don't sound right. They don't have. Do they have water buffalo in China? That would be an import. And all her girlfriends from school are rich and drive BMWs. Are you fucking with me right now? I'm not sure if you're messing with me or not. See, Keller says, my uncle thinks the mass shootings are planned by the... Nah, I wouldn't go FBI. If that sort of thing, that's more of a CIA situation. Shut up, Lito. Are you serious? I'm going to have to Google check that. Hold on, let me move my massively oversized beer. Do not tell me water buffalo originated in China. Hold on. Where do originate from? I have to know. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. I apologize. Water buffalo, boobalus, or domestic water. Oh my God. They originate in Southeast Asia, in China. There's me just being a standard white ass fucking American thinking that, we make them here. So we just learned something. I just learned something. Water buffalo originate from Southeast Asia. Son of a bitch. Who else knew that? And don't lie. Don't lie. Who else knew that? This is my let's see, this is my second glass, so that means this is my fourth beer. Do that math. Let's see, there are some farmers in USA who are raising them there now. Jeff P., you did not. Anyone who says they knew that, I'm just going to say, you did. The only one who knew that was Leo. I actually thought they were native to this land. I did not know they came from Southeast Asia. Glass keg, yeah, it doesn't matter. I never had a reason in the world to look up the origin of water buffalo. The only reason I did look it up because my stupid American brain just said, there's no way we didn't create them. Basically when we robbed this country, way back when. I mean, we had to have made them somehow because we're just that fucking cool. But now I know. Water buffalo come from Southeast Asia. It's like, stop saying that, Lito. I get it, but it's going to take me a moment to, cycle through the process of, we didn't make them. And I don't know why I keep saying we didn't make them. It's not like they're a fucking car. I just didn't know that they weren't here before we were. They here before we were? Or were they imported? Somebody answer me that. Okay. Were they here before the white man? I know that they were here. No, they were here before our silly waspy asses came over, because the Native Americans were hunting them and using them. So yeah, okay. Who? when did they get here? Who brought them here? Because there's some good history. God, my history is bad right now. Why am I thinking that the Old West was the start of this fucking country? There's a couple hundred years before that. I'm an idiot. Let's see. What's up there, Phil? Phil, how you doing? Oh, the chainsaw was actually invented so if women were having pregnancy issues, the doctors could cut into her abdomen and saw away her fucking bones and get the baby out. That's why the chainsaw was invented. It wasn't to cut down wood. That's just a bonus. The chainsaw was literally invented to saw your woman in half in case there was pregnancy issues. It was a bone saw. So, Thank God for Husqvarna. God, man, the torture tools that we created. Oh, man. Why'd you ask? That is like one of those one pieces of information I actually know. The chainsaw was invented to fuck shit up, and we ain't talking about the woods. Paul Bunyan was real, and the blue ox, that ox fucks. Is that true? Yes, only that is true. It was a medical device. Just type into Google why was a chainsaw invented. It'll give you the whole history of the two doctors that manufactured it for that. It's disgusting. Aaron will never look at chopped wood the same again. Let's see here. Let's see. Metal says, I'm putting it out there that Jay invented the term pretty girl for the sleeper trucks. It's a pretty girl. It is a pretty girl. Remind me not to go refill this glass for at least 10 minutes. Hold on. Yeah. Don't refill the glass for at least 10 minutes. Okay, so Lita was actually giving the history of those. Let me read that. Let's see. Because this is it. This I never knew. Horses evolved here in North America and migrated outward. Okay. But by 10,000 years ago, the Clovis people had killed them all for food, along with many other large land mammals, which happens. Let's see. Horses were reintroduced to North America and South America by the Spanish. I could totally see that. They raise beautiful horses. Okay, so Scott Keller is affirming that the chainsaw was invented in 1780, and it's disgusting what it was invented for. Cheetahs evolved in North America as well in the 1400s. You get a history lesson. Yeah, God damn it, you get a good history. So now we know what chainsaws were invented for, to rip your women apart, and that water buffaloes were introduced from Southeast Asia. And I still don't know who brought them here and when. That's what I want to know. Who brought them here and when? Seller? Would you prefer me to call you Seller? Scott? Because I can do that. I can probably remember. Why did I say... Aaron, why did I say what? Like what? What about the chainsaw? Hold on, I'm fucking up. I'm already breaking my 10-minute rule. Stand by. Stand by. Look, I saw it on TikTok, bro. The question was, what were chainsaws made for? So before I even look, there you go. ASMR. I'm like, there are so many things that were invented that are not used what they were originally used for or what they were originally invented for that will blow your damn mind. It's one. Deep Facts with Jay. And there you go. Professional bartender. I'm drinking the Belgian White. USA. This is not this during just live stream. Trust me. In my past, I've done some really ignorant ass live streams. And it's a very professional style live streams. This is not one of those that is off the rails. All right, so no one brought the water buffalo here until recently because they never lived here in the wild. Okay, so that's why the pronghorn antelope are so fat. What? What? Wait, what is the pronghorn? Now I think you're starting to fuck with me. No one brought water buffalo here until recently because they never lived here in the wild. And then he goes off the rails on me and says, this is why pronghorn antelope are so fast. They had to outrun an ancient predator. Oh, I got to read more. They had to outrun an ancient predator. Too bad the condom was... Goddamn. Nevada coming from left field. Nevada Trucking and Trail says, too bad the condom was used with some YouTubers. I mean, this is literally, some of them are actually the byproduct of throwing up after swallowing. Okay. Let's see. Aaron says, I think you were the one I learned. We stole the idea for the interstate system from the Germans. That is true. The Germans set up the interstate system, their interstate system, and we copied it. And actually, Pigtail was talking about that the other day. He says, you should remake that video on the interstate system. And the interstate system isn't for commerce. It isn't for cars. It's for the military machine to be able to, get to where it's got to go quickly and efficiently. And then they said, okay, so the interstate system is there. Might as well use it for commerce. And then they set up the northwest, east, south, the number system, odds, odd numbers, and I'll probably redo the whole thing. There you go. Harry Belafonte started the fucking Civil War. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, Belafonte. I do like your singing, though. You're very smooth. You probably got laid a lot before you started the Civil War. You dick. Scott says too bad condoms were never used for half of us. I'm going to say 75% of us. I mean, there's a lot of regrets out there in the boomer world. Religion gave us bowling. Nah, let's not talk about religion. This could be a whole rant on its own. Hey, you know how the Catholics been hiding and moving their priests, the pedophiles? Yeah, I don't give a fuck, YouTube. I said the word. You know, the pedos? They'll probably take this down. Yeah, apparently I was raised Southern Baptist, as a matter of fact. And this is the reason why I know it's fucking true. We can probably get into that particular story at another time in my life. Over 700 of their fucking high-ranking sons of bitches, since, for about 20 some odd years, 30 years, they've been convicted or in charge, not just allegated against. Yeah, so oh God, here we go. I should not do this. I'm going to get all ragey. All right. Fuck them. Because my mom may actually see this and get mad at me for talking about, they're fine Christians. So go fuck yourselves. They ain't fine nothing. Southern Baptist cunts. All right. Let's see. Monks probably actually did invent in bowling. I'm actually surprised by that. Can we talk? I'm not going to talk about who made this country great. It's so fucked up. Let's see. Scott says Eisenhower was... Is that true, Scott? Because that's actually very fucking cool. Eisenhower was his grandfather. Oh, I'm sorry. I just read that wrong. Eisenhower was the grandfather of the modern highway system, and Roosevelt is the grandfather of modern welfare. Yeah, Alito, it just pisses. Look, I was raised in that particular system. I know they're full of shit. I know they're, no better than any cult on this fucking planet. They're no better. Boy, they're judgmental as motherfuckers, and they love to look down on a motherfucker and tell you how to live their life. But I went to school with their children. I was raised with their kids. I know what those lying, hypocritical fucksticks did. And it's why I don't go to church. I don't need you to tell me about your Bible. I've read it twice. Don't need to know a fucking thing. No, tell me nothing. You scumbags. You traumatizing fuck toys. Ruined generations of young minds. You see, my father was an ex-Catholic. Couldn't get him to talk about it. I mean, he went through the whole thing. The nuns, the schools, all that shit. Couldn't get him to talk about it. And he stayed away from, my mother went Southern Baptist. And we were put into schools and all that shit. I know how bad they are. Like I said, I went to school with their kids. These motherfuckers are scumbags. Fuck them. Let's see. All right, so let's go back to this because that'll be a whole thing. What's the Southern Baptist thing? What's the they're Southern Baptist something or another blah blah organization. I mean they literally leaked the list themselves. It was over 700 of priests and deacons or pastors and deacons and shit that were convicted of sex crimes. Okay, that's not an allegation. It's not alleged. I mean, the list is of people who actually were convicted. It was a serious enough charge that it was there. It was listed, and I will give it to the Southern Baptist Convention or whatever the hell they are. They're just like the Vatican. I will give it to them for release for after 20 or 30 fucking years purging. I'll give them that. But why were you holding on to it for so long? I mean, how many kids had to get, how many kids had to be fucked up for y'all to do this? I mean, why are you releasing the list now? For what cause? What's your political, because all they are is a political organization. What's your political play coming up into the midterm? Is that what we're doing? Who found the list that forced you to come clean with it? Is my question. Because somebody was about to drop a dime on their ass. Powerful people like this don't out their organizations unless their dime is about to get dropped. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say on that. So, yeah, if you Southern Baptist, whatever fuckers want to come for me, you can eat my ass. Ugh. Let's see. Leaders. This video is definitely going to be taken down. Did New Market School? No, they were just a public. They were just a. What were they? A middle? No, they weren't even a middle school. What were they? No, they were just a standard school. Let's see. Keller still goes to synagogue. Good for you. And now the Jehovah's still refuse to release a list of all the pedophiles in their kingdom. Halls in 10,000 per. Look, they're all just fucking cults. I mean, you can worship whatever sky daddy you want to. I don't give a shit. Don't bring it to my fucking door. I'm not interested. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Can't stand them motherfuckers. Could have been Amber Heard. Somebody was dropping a dime. Please, somebody put in the full title of the organization. The primary cult organization, like Scientology. What's the name of it? Southern Baptist Southern Baptist Convention or something organization. I don't remember that. Put it in the chat what it is, and that way my brain locks in on it. Let's see. So, I don't want to look it up because it'll distract me. Southern Baptist. So it's the Southern Baptist Convention. Is that who they are? Yeah, so it's a Southern Baptist Convention. So 11 hours ago, Vox says why the Southern Baptist sexual abuse scandal is such a big... It's a fucking big deal regardless. It's not a why is it such a big deal. It's a massive deal. What the... Why? It's, well, simply put, sexual abuse. How about that? I hate reporters. I can't stand them. All right. Okay, here we go. So the SBC is a collection. This is from Vox. The SBC is a collection of loosely affiliated member churches. They're not loosely affiliated. They're affiliated. Boasting just under 15 million members. It's a cult. It's a big-ass cult. It has no firm established hierarchy. Well, that's a lie. The hierarchy is the Southern Baptist Convention. There is a hierarchy. It doesn't even have a central headquarters. That is incorrect. The Southern Baptist Convention is the headquarters. In theory, individual churches can preach or believe whatever they want, but the larger convention, which means, it has a central situation, can remove member churches that they don't toe the certain lines. Representatives of these churches meet each year at an annual event. They do crack, get hookers, drink their asses off, just like every other fucking cult that does this shit. It's do as I say, not as I do. I mean, the fucking Catholics do it. The Protestants do it. The Baptists do it. The Mennonites do it. The leaders of all these... It's do as we say, not as we do. Why am I looking over there? The camera's right there. Do as we say, not as we do. In the Middle East, motherfuckers, they leave their fucking countries of high faith, go elsewhere where they're not being looked at, literally drink, whore around, do drugs, do all the shit. As long as they're not in their country, they do it. They'll go to Dubai in a heartbeat and pay fucking Instagram influencers a lot of money to come over to Dubai and get shit on. Literally get shit on. They're called, what are they called? Dubai porta potties. That's what they're called. So these influencers, these hot chicks that don't do anything, but all of a sudden they got a shit ton of money. If they're showing that they went to Dubai, not all of them, but quite a few of them, go to Dubai, get pissed on, shit on, locked up, beat the fuck out of, basically trafficked for a lot of money, and then come back to the United States. It's called the Dubai fucking porta potty. Not a joke. Not kidding. It's happened. So why would anybody think that, if it's happening in Dubai from one faith, that it's not, we now have proof that it's happening with the Southern Baptists in our country, and it's been happening with the Catholics worldwide. Scientologists, those motherfuckers are nuts. I mean, I love Tom Cruise. I want to go see the Maverick movie, because, it's Top Gun. They're all fucking nuts. So why this is my stream of thoughts on a daily basis. Why should I put any amount of faith or trust in any of these motherfuckers? Not religion, not politics. This is why you don't have political and religious conversations. You'll have this motherfucker like me who will just come and say, fuck your sky daddy and fuck who you voted for. I'm that guy. Lost your fucking minds. Eat a bag of dicks. There's a whole bag of dicks out there for you, and I want you to eat on it. I want you to consume the whole bag. That's what I want you to do. If you're going to sit there and talk to me about how your church is so great, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. Behind the scenes, a bunch of criminals laundering money. Oh, the guy I voted for is so great. No, he's not. He's a criminal. Criminal. Straight up criminal. You're not convincing me otherwise. This is not, my sixth beer talking. This is how I actually feel about it. And it drives, my relatives insane. You're not going to convince me otherwise. I remind people, I grew up with the people that you put me near. I went to school with their kids. They're fucked up. You ain't going to tell me any other different because I saw it with my own eyes. Let's see. The Swaggarts were some of the worst. Oh god, dude, the 80s. Look, man. Oh, this made me. Remember when AIDS came out? When AIDS became an actual epidemic? I want you to, for those who are in my age bracket, remember when AIDS happened? And all those motherfuckers. This is what they said. This is what all the religions said. Especially the Southern Baptists. It's the gays who made AIDS. It's God punishing us because of the gay people. Look what they're doing now with the monkeypox. I mean, go fuck yourself. They're doing it again. It's the gay people. It's their fault. Are you serious? I mean, that was a turning point in my life as a young man to listen to these adults say that. I'm like, you are the most unkind, unsympathetic, judgy piles of lying, hypocritical shit I've ever seen in my life. And that's me at the age of 11. Seeing how they speak and act. I'm like, God. I almost believed it. I almost fell for it. I almost fell for it all. It's God punishing us because of the gays. Shut the fuck up. And they're doing it again now. Love who you love. And don't let any motherfucker tell you differently. Love who you love. Fucking idiots. Who was the preacher? Was that Billy Graham? Is either Jerry? Well, you had Jerry Oh my God, these motherfuckers. You had Jerry Falwell. You had Billy Graham as a North Carolina legend, and his sons. And then you had the Bakers. And you had that crazy motherfucker. You had a bunch of crazies. They're all just a bunch of fucking tent revival cocksuckers is all they are. That's all they've ever been. Bunch of hucksters. Bunch of shitbags. This is I'm horrible at parties. I don't mean no. Let me not state that. I do mean to shit on your parade when you start talking to me about, the great things that your church is doing. Your church is just fucking you over. No! Yeah. Pat Robinson, he was another one. Oh, man. Let me bring that up there. All right. So should we move on from this? Because I think I've made myself fairly clear. Politics and religion. I'm not your guy. You will not get me on your side. I don't care what you say. Lito, thank you. That is literally my thing. And what people don't understand. I don't need to walk into a building built by these dickheads and give you my fucking money to believe in anything. At whatever higher power there is, I don't know what he is, don't know who he is, or him, he, she, I don't give a fuck. He don't need my cash. He don't need me to be here inside this fucking building. He don't need me to be listening to you so you could tell me how to be a good person. I already know how to be a good person. You could take your fairy tales and shove them up your ass. You ain't telling me nothing that I can't figure out on my own. What is JK? It's either joking or just kidding. He's joking. I have no idea. Big Steel Trigger, I have no idea where he is. So say we all. The Claw! The Claw has chosen us. Who will the Claw? The Claw! Oh, man. Yeah. If religion is what a... Now, let me be clear about this part. If religion makes you whole as a person, it makes you a better person, it how do I want to say this? If it's what you need to be happy, do that. Don't think I'm going to do that because it brings me no happiness. But I'm not going to shit on you if that's what you need to be happy. But if you bring it to me in a form of I have to, or I will die and go to hell and all this other horse shit that the Baptists love to throw out there, you can eat my dirty butthole. I mean, I will just dump a massive taco night into a diaper and shove your face in it, and then you can eat it because that's what you're trying to do to me. That's what I'm saying. Did I? Post Trip just said, did you really have a Toy Story reference to religion? Did I? I don't know. What was it? And Eric Horn just says, I'm starting to think you're into butt stuff. Bro, I'm into all kinds of shit. It ain't just butt stuff. Let's see. All right, so some of y'all are talking about some loads. And the Claw. Oh, that was. Yeah, that was. The Claw has chosen us. Yeah, that is a Toy Story reference. Yeah, the Claw. All right. Been alive for about an hour and 17 minutes. Damn it, Bobby. All we do is sell propane here. And by God, this is America. And Bobby, we don't need to sell anything else. How you doing, Terry? Have you been here the whole time and you just decided to say, hey, Jay, calm the fuck down? Or did you just pop in? And propane, oh, damn it, Bobby, we sell propane accessories here. I mean, why would you need to do drugs when you can sell propane? Did you just get, Terry, you missed the whole thing. I just shit all over the Catholics. I shit all over the Southern Baptists. I shit all over the government. You missed the whole thing. So you might want to scroll back because I'm sure this will get taken down for shitting, just a whole bunch of shitting. I was doing a lot of shitting. Kevin Lyons, how you doing? Hunter? Everybody? I can't start over. I'm surprised I haven't been kicked off yet. Apparently, YouTube is a sensitive bitch. It's on its period. You know, so no matter what I'm going to do here, they're just going to, you know, hey, just in case I lose this channel, you can find me at J Canal on TikTok. I mean, I think I got like 400 hookers on TikTok who follow me. I don't think there's any legitimate people, maybe like 12. But yeah, you can find me on TikTok. I got 400. Right? Yeah, look. Most of those are hookers. You want to see? I mean, who are these fucking people? These are prostitutes that want to be my baby. Who the fuck are these people? I don't know who they are, but they're all following me. Yeah. Except for the Illuminati. The Illuminati's there. They follow me. Bunch of fucking hookers. But hey, if I get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, I can go live. And TikTok don't give a fuck. I mean, TikTok, dude, I have watched new movies on TikTok. I mean, they'll just stream it. I'm like, what is going on? So yeah, I've been on TikTok for quite a while. Oh man. Fuck it. Oh yeah. Look, you want to see some drama. TikTok, I literally have like 17 drama channels blocked on TikTok. I don't want to see their shit. I don't want to see their bullshit. because it would just make me want to attack them. Like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, TikTok is Wild West, baby. But if I get to 1,000 subscribers on TikTok, even the hookers, the 300 fucking hookers that are on there, I can go live over there in case, YouTube decides to kill me. Which, whatever. Sorry, I didn't mean to burp into the mic. Maybe I did. Barb, if they showed up at my door, I'd have to knock them out. I ain't even fucking lying. Weird ass. I mean, come on. There's 300 questionable women. And it's like they're all got the same thing going on. Like, they're all from Houston and they want love. I'm like, do you know me? Do you know me? I can't help you with that. I'm not on TikTok to fucking date. Okay, there's a couple videos make it sound like I'm there to date, but I'm actually just trying to be funny. But, TikTok's great for ADHD. I mean, 15 seconds, done. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm the same name. I'm the same name on TikTok. TikTok's funny. I can actually be funny for, 15 seconds. They're all in Houston. How is that possible that all these fake-ass catfishing hot women, and there's hot women in Houston, but how are they all located in Houston? I'm just looking for man to relation me. I'm like, what? When you say relation you, do you want me to steal you from Houston? Your family members? Are we fucking? Are we talking about that? You want to be in relationship? I need you to work on that. No, I'm in America. Are you in America? I don't think you're in America. Are you in danger? Are you being forced to write these things? Do I need to call human trafficking ISS or whatever? Do you need help? That's why you start replying to all of them. Do you need help? What's the address? We'll get some officers there to get you unhooked from the fucking wall. I mean, goddamn. I would do that. Okay, legitimately, I would help you escape from your captor. But I mean, how are they all so hot? How is that possible? It's a total cat. I mean, probably half of them are guys. Aaron, absolutely. Houston is the new Nigeria. Wait a minute. You want me to fly you to me? Okay, Houston to here it's like $280. How did it just become a $3,000 flight? What the? Where are you? Oh, shit. Are you? Yeah, they're definitely using the VPN. But so am I. So, yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. So if you actually get to Pennsylvania, darling, you contact me. I mean, how do they find me so attractive? I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. I mean, hold on. Let's bring one up. Let's see if we can find one here. I mean, look. This is Becky. That's Anderson Becky. She's got no videos, all these followers, and she thinks I'm handsome. Should I go for it? I think me and Becky we could make pretty babies. Lost your fucking mind. Oh, wait. Jessica Jane's here. Look at Jessica. Look at that. She thinks I'm handsome too. Look at it. Oh, and this is LeBron. This is Jessica LeBron. I'm sure the name is actually LeBron. That's LeBron. Yeah, Let's find another one here. Oh, this one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Where you at? Oh, yeah. This one says, don't talk about porn. Well, what the fuck are we going to talk about? This one. Oh, this one's typed the same thing twice. I don't even know what the fuck that name is. We're going to call that one Shadur. She says, she's lucky to meet me. You look like a very gentlemanly and have a great personality. Hope we can become real friends and understand each other. Right. But if we go down. What if we go down? It says, maybe you can get on my Telegram. I can't even pronounce your fucking name. And you can't even write. You're not in Houston. You're a liar. You're a dirty fucking liar. Oh, I love, okay, here we go. Here. Look at the name. That's Leif Donker. 745 followers, but she's following 10,000 motherfuckers. Thank you for your attention. I hope to be friends with you. I don't like talking about porn. Don't disturb under 20. Here's my WhatsApp. Shut the fuck up. Fucking Leif Donker. Get the fuck out. Your name probably is clicks and whirs and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Donker got a big one. Absolutely. Hey, but look, there's a lot of them, and they're getting my numbers up there, so eventually I'll be able to get to 1,000. I can actually go live on TikTok. So I could be stupid in 15-second intervals. You know, Terry says, that's the one. Do that one. You want me to reply to her? No, I'm not replying to her right now. That's the keeper. Terry says, that's the one. Terry, you're not helping. Leif Donker. Bounce, 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 bounce. I mean, who doesn't want a Leif Donker in their life? Oh, man. Don't talk about porn with Leif Donker. She just does porn. It's like us truck drivers. We don't want to talk about trucking after we've done like a week, 3,000 miles. Don't talk to me about trucking. I just did trucking. She's like, don't talk about porn. I just had 45 guys drop their goo all over me. I don't want to discuss it. Let's talk about food. Let's be a foodie for the evening. Fuck. I'm waiting for Leif. Please somebody make a troll account called Leif Donker. I would love that. I would love to see that pop up in my chat. Please somebody be Leif Donker. I gotta pee. All right, so we've been live for a while, and an hour and a half, and I gotta pee. So I'm going to leave. I'm just gonna leave. And I'm going to contact Leif Donker and see if she wants to have my kids. All right. Yes, me and Leif Donker will talk about religion. We will talk about her religion, and then we will talk about, not porn. All right. Y'all have a good night. I got to go because me and Leif Donker got to get married, and I got to pee. All right. I'll see y'all later. I am fucking Leif Donker, man.